We're going into the Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. CK3. An elf? Arrogant, evil elves? That think Sauron and Gondor? We should be the bosses. There's an old ruined elven city here. Elven homeland. This is literally where they made the One Ring. You can create a nation here? Shut up, we're getting there. Okay, create your own ruler. Now this is gonna take a while, lads. Though not truly a faith, the Ari Mai Telele Creed, as it was labeled by some later scholars, represented a certain strain in Noldor. These elves hold that while the Valar may rule Aman, Middle-earth is the birthright of the Eldar. The Eldar must not hide away in Valinor, and we have to have the balls to take Middle-earth as ours. There it is, Noldor. The Noldor are the second clan of the elves that completed the journey and came to Valinor, led by Finve Noldoran, whom they took as their king. Noldor. And the ultimate goal is to make Eriador, and then we will actually be able to do the ultimate goal. I want to show the world that we elves are not giving up, that Lorien, here, Agent Smith can suck my balls, and that Gondor and Mordor will get fucked. I become the graceful Noldor and a voluntary adventurer. Rage against the dying of the light, Tommy. Why should they resort to hiding in the forest and mountains of the worlds like ghosts of a forgotten age? Why should we, the firstborn of Ilúvatar, shrink from the light and abandon the legacy of our past merely because the shadows of evil once claimed victory? The fall of... I kind of agree with this. The fall of Eregion was a bitter wound, but we can. I say we are no relics! We are not the fiery song of the Eldar! The fire of our spirit still burns. Let us remember who we are, not with mourning but with purpose. Let us remember that the winds carry our voices once more. Let the world see that the Eldar have not yet vanished. Let us endure and rise again. And so young Tommy made camp. They call him the graceful. Whoa, this is so cool. I'm role-playing fire here and I got the fire symbol. Okay, this is actually kind of sick. I can study the rings. Vanquish darkness. Okay, this is kind of fucking sick, man. I haven't played a Wonder in a long time. I kind of want to settle fast. So, I've been thinking, chat. So, this is the legendary old capital of the elves, right? But it's right next to Dunland, and I might just fucking get killed instantly. I feel like starting a bit slower. I think I'm very good at money making. Shit, I'm gonna take 2 money makers. I met my first 2 friends, Chad. Hi, girl. Oh, man, she is generally a kid. Can I fuck her? I'm leaving home, Chad. I'm leaving home. I'm fucking loving this, man. Wait, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Gondor has settled. Gondor made a colony against the Witch King of Angmar. We're leaving, right? And we were always like just in the forest, not doing anything. And as I'm approaching the river, I see a vibrant human settlement. And I just realized that there's a Gondorian colony down here that I never knew about. Cool mod. Arnor versus Angmar. We have a chance of getting lots of food. And I ate poison food. Okay. I'm already dying to poop attacks. The first human I ever meet is an old lady trying to kill me. An imposing woman is standing here. Oh, you elvish fucker! I am Beatrice of Durandrein. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am, you little peaky-eared motherfucker. You wanna fight? What is this culture shock? Jesus Christ. If I beat her, she joins me. Ha! Cha-cha! Huh! Old woman, I am 2,000 years old, bitch. But now, she joined me as one of my champions. So now, how do you visit the castle? I haven't done this in 10,000 years. Where's that quest from? Oh, that's down here. The wildlings want to give me a quest. A noble envoy of the chieftain needs protection from bandits. Show me what you're made of, elf. Let's meet that guy. Oh my god, that's so dangerous, bro. I am brought before Chieftain Aider himself.
You've come for my nephew, Chieftain Clark. What business brings you here, elf?
Goom steps forwards.
Worthy Chieftain Aider, I speak for the Chieftain Gava of Tatamagaga, but the message I bear is fit for yours alone.
Come, answers the chieftain darkly.
We shall speak in my chambers, Master Tommy. Your services are needed.
Wait, I finished the quest. Wait, I already finished the quest. Okay, we're visiting the hobbits. I never thought the stories are real. Never thought this really existed. Look at these creatures. They look just like all the non-subs. They're peaceful but grim-looking people. I am way too tall to ever live in these huts. But maybe great business can be done here. Let us take a look at these people they call the hobbits. Also the Great Smiles, the ancestral home of the Took family. I really like how I'm building like a group of retards, but they're too expensive right now. The question is really, where do we settle? Because honor is already growing a lot. I could make my realm here, or I make it already in the capital. Don't forget, Elven Homeland. The developers are so intelligent, right? Even though this is the main content, they made this. I respect that so much. The developers, they added this here, like a little wink. Hey, player, there's actually a legendary Elven kingdom here, and that is so fucking cool. The Witch King is growing like crazy, and there we fucking are, ancient homeland, right next to Dunland. This is very, very, very dangerous. So, gentlemen, phase 1 is finished. The young man that once left Karas Ta'un said goodbye to all his belongings and traveled the northern world. He sees the terror of the Witch King. He sees the humans growing, and he sees that he does not want to be one of the elves leaving Middle Earth, and he knows of the ancient homeland of the elves. Let's fucking do this. Settle this region. Settle the local region. Become a ruler and leave behind your adventuring days. I have 400 settlers and I can get 4 countries. You become a veteran adventurer for the rest of the game. Wow, cool. You see the misty mountains in the background where Moria is? But as I gathered 600 people to join me on my quest to not give up on our dream of staying in Middle Earth, we're arriving here at the beautiful plains of the old Elven homeland. A horn that hasn't been sounded in Eregion, our ancestral home of Noldor in thousands of years. But we have returned to the ancient city in Ostinedil. A dream of hope, a dream of a better life, a dream to survive in this world of hatred, greed, destruction, and wrath, of arrogance and old ways. I shall find a way for my people. A way for my child. I shall find a way to make things right. It's time to make a home. Boy, that's so cool, man. Eregion has returned. Boy, that's so fucking cool. Rebuild Ostinedil. Whoa. Whoa. That's the ultimate goal of this campaign. I can march against the Balrog. Once the jewel of Eastern Eriador, Ostinedil was sacked and destroyed by Sauron in the War of the Elves and Sauron. The land was abandoned since then, with none willing to approach this ancient ruin. Now that the land is once more under Elven control, the restoration of the city is in our grasp. There will be a lot of labor to do this. Whoa, you get the Midraidon, the legendary building. I'm not gonna read that until I have it. Fuck, I feel that, man. I don't want to even discuss much more. Sane Sinya, my treasure. We have a wife, boys. Check out Elven-specific troops. Okay, we have apparently a shit ton. Noldor swordsmen. They're ultra expensive, but they're OP as fuck. Oh, that's big. A new life has been created by Sinya and me. It is a precious thing, still weak and developing in the womb. Alter, why? That's... we might be fucking cooked here, chat. He took all of Moria! This is too insane. He's too insane. Dude, this game is cooked. Okay, we're doing army. We're doing army. I kind of have to, bro. Whoa! Please have DNA. Please have DNA. It's a son. Yes, he's intelligent. Kaso Ryback, bro. The future. I like Cassian. And he said money making. I can actually be his educator. As long as we raise a child, I cannot do it. Elves can't have any kids. So we're kind of staying with this character for a long time. The fall of Erebor. To the shock of many, Erebor and Dale, among the mightiest and prosperous realms in Rorvanion, have fallen to Dragonfire. Long had the dwarves and the Northmen of Dale grown rich, with the prized Arkenstone being the heirloom of Durin's line and the symbol of the wealth of the Lonely Mountain. Many of the inhabitants of both realms have been killed, with sways of the warriors sent against the dragon being incinerated. Both Dale and Erebor have been destroyed. Survivors are fleeing to the wilderness. They have left no choice than to run. As Smog rests upon his mountain of gold, the Northlands now reel from this event. So much content, and this is so cool. I haven't even shown most of the content. I can go blacksmithing. I can go to university. I can do so much stuff, man. I can rebuild a legendary city, bro, for 3,000 gold. It's so fucking cool. Whoever designed this, man, good job. Homeland reclamation. Whoa, look at my armor. For the first time, I'm calling the host. I should be crushing his ass. Elves are so broken. We're gonna take care of an orc camp. The first time I have to show myself as a great leader. Yeah, look at this. Elves are ultra broken. I feel like the biggest enemy will be Galadriel. Nice, we're taking the city. Mining expedition. Fuck, let's do it. I can mine. That's so fucking sick. We're starting to prospect the mountains in the east. That's so fucking sick, dude. And we found nothing. You find a mine, a small vein of ore. If you're immortal, university will be mega OP. I think I agree with you. Oh, I'm gonna study in Rivendell. All knowledge is collected. You visit the house of Elrond. And scholars of repute from all over the world come here to study. I get mega stressed, but very successful. I mean, it's university. You should be stressed. You have to buy so many goddamn condoms. I could get critically stressed. I'm starting to smoke. I used to be the leader of a kingdom in the south, but I went to university. And now people think I'm a little bit loco. Sweet Galena's smoker. Welcome to university life. Hot bitches and the good stuff. Ooh!
Yeah.
Historical endeavor. You may gain skills and stuff and books. Learn about Eregion and the Rings of Power. Oh, this is so fucking cool. I'm learning about the Rings of Power, huh? They killed the Balrog. That can't be possible. To the shock and amazement of all, during Spain, the Balrog has fallen at the hands of Galadriel of Lorien. I think the chance of that is like 5%. Alas, like those few that have slain a Balrog before her, Galadriel did not make it out of this fateful battle alive. For as the Balrog fell, it caught her leg with one last crack of the whip, sending them both tumbling to their deaths in the bowel of the earth, lost and forever. So she must have done the Kill the Balrog event. Holy shit! Haldir! Haldir! Holy shit, she will come back as Galadriel the White? Galadriel killed the Balrog. Imagine that scene in the TV show. For the first time ever, it's happening. To the worthless Tomarion. You shall not rebuild Eregion. I, Brukai the Reaper of Moria, am coming for you. That's the first time someone attacks me. Your army's insane? I think my army's insane, yes. Oh, he's actually level 3, which is good for an orc. But I'm the most broken army ever. Elves are super insane. Look at this. It's a slaughter. Reinforcements arriving? Look at that. It's not even close. Nice. Instantly won. He paid a lot of money to me. Nice. This really helps rebuilding this city. You could think lore-wise that the orcs always thought that only a bunch of pleb stuff down here, but when they came down, they actually found that we rebuilt the realm and had a big army. That was a nice little shout out to the Bank of Moria for this little loan here. The Witch King of Angmar is asking me for a rap battle. Okay, yo. You're just a side character to Sauron the Big. I know that my rhymes are fucking sick. You have a small dick. Or none at all. I know you stand about 9 feet tall, but you're really small. Below your cloak, I read a lot of tomes. Yo, you're gonna be my fucking bitch. Half of your orcs will fucking snitch on your whole realm that fell apart. Look at you, Witch King, you're fucking smart, but yet I throw a dart right in the hole in your face. I'm like Eowyn, the worst case. Motherfucker died to a bitch, but now he's getting killed by my rep. You little bitch, I rhyme bitch way too often, but I will soften this motherfucker up really quick. You took the ring and now you have no dick. Yo, the Witch King of Angmar, more like the King of Cringe. He's done, he's done, he's done. Now he has to bring it back, okay.
Yeah. I'm the Witch King. I'm gonna fuck this elf up, yeah. Yo, no one will survive this. He's fucking done. From Barad-dûr to Angmar. My voice is a gun, yeah. Yo, child of the West, flexing like you're crafting. But Celebrator's legacy, I'm the one laughing. Control your rings, but your pride makes you blind. Sauron played your whole house, knowledge redefined. You sing of Valinor, light of the trees. But I am the storm in the north, the plague of the breeze. Arrogant fell cause your kin couldn't see that Morgul fire burns brighter than your pretty smithy. I'm the crown of the waves with a voice that enslaves, while you're polishing trinkets for lords in their graves. What the fuck? I write with the 9, death's chorus in black, yeah. So keep your bright lore, your harp and your song, but in shadows eternal I live on. You boast of the west, but your doom is the rhyme. The Witch King of Angmar just murdered this line.
The Witch King won? Well, he used ChatGPT, man. 50%. Yeah! We found iron! Yes! And you see here, iron deposit, which makes money. Ah. So now I'm considered to own steel and iron. And you see I'm unlocking stuff now. And with that, you can blacksmith stuff. I could make a ring. The fucking lore! I could actually try to make my own ring of power, which is super hard. I'm not ready for that at all. Dude, this mod is so good. The lore is insane. You could also study the rings. I need to be exalted. I need to be hero. The rings of power are the greatest artifacts created by elves after the Elder Days. Only surpassed Fafernos Silmaril. Of course, they were only designed with the help of Anatar, and he tied them to his will and that of the One Ring. But the concept is sound, and Celebrimbor created the free rings free of the shadow. Unlike the Silmarils, there is no material in the Ring of Power we can't possess. All we need is knowledge. While most of the great smiths of Noldor perished, with the fall of Eregion, the ruins of the great forges still stand. We could visit Ost-in-Edil and maybe find some knowledge about forging the rings of power. Oh, I'm cooming here, man. Whoever created this mod, man, you're a fucking genius. The submod and the main mod, you guys are fucking geniuses. This is... You know what this is, chat? You know what the fuck this is? This is people making video game with love. Without even trying hard, chat, we're creating insanely good lore that actually is lore-friendly. The blacksmith elves of Ost-in-Edil. Moria declares war on me again, and I will keep mining. You coming, Orc Boy? Oh, man. Big mistake, Orc Boy. Oh, we found emeralds. Okay, let me first finish the war. What the fuck are... Ooh, okay, I'm open as fuck. I found emeralds. I never seen that before. That should be GG. And that's 500 gold, baby. And we already are rebuilding the legendary city. The holding gets the Mirdairond Hall of the Jewelsmith. 4 gold, 20% taxes, infinite development growth. My artifacts never die anymore. 80 prestige, plus level 2 castle. Wow, this is so cool, man. And it's just the beginning. For once, in Ost-Edil, there was a beacon of Noldorian knowledge. A dream made manifest to build realms fair, free, and open to all. Yet its welcome became its doom, for Sauron came and deceived the Graif-ir Merdain, and through them the rings of power came to be. They refused to surrender the free rings of the elves, perceiving Sauron's designs as the last, and so war came to Eregion, and the city of the Eldar was laid to ruin. Since then, not have dwelt in these ruins, for the sorrows and the pain of the fall permeate the very earth. But now there's a change. Elves have come once more to this fallen city, and with time and toil, the wounds of the land have been knitted shut once more. Halls have been raised anew, a powerful testament for the resilience and spirit, and the triumph of hope over despair. For our young friend, the legendary Naurandir, did not sail to Valinor, and stays to face the darkness. We have done the unthinkable. We have done justice to the history of Noldor. We have rebuilt Mirdairond. The halls of the jewelsmiths, rebuilt once more, giving me infinite money and infinite development. We're going to be the most developed city in the world. The forges shall run hot all day. For it's not the hammer anymore, but the sword that is needed. I can beat his ass easily. Is that time, man? I'm conquering all of Moria. It's time, chat. My first war, guys. We're marching to the doors of Durin, to our old friends of Khazad-dûm that were destroyed by the Balrog and the wretched creatures that now inhabit the mines of Moria. Give back these ancient halls to the dwarfs. But maybe my greed will get the better of me. Maybe the Mythful Wains shall be mine. For Eregion is done building up. Done hiding in the shadows, in the shadow of Angmar. We are ready to make our mark in this world. Forward, brothers, to Khazad-dûm. Vanquish the darkness of Moria. Dude, this is it's a double attack. What an episode. Like, imagine we're walking through Moria with a big army. And all of a sudden, we see a light in the distance. What is going on? It's this orcs. Hold your arrows, soldiers. This is no smell of orcs. The elves of Lorien. Haldir! I need to close my window. And it looks like we're not alone in the darkness of Moria. Not alone in what's about to come. Haldir's elves. Open the gates of Moria! It is Haldir, arriving at the Mirror Mere. and all the lines of elves connected by the misty mountains. I need more siege engines, aka I hear song people. They're like singing and people fall apart. Look, you fell apart a bit. Oh, the door of Durin is a level 25. Ah, that's why it's so hard to take. Haldir has liberated Moria and has given it back to the dwarfs. My lord! Great news! Haldir of Lorien has freed Khazad-dûm. We don't need to fight anymore. The gate of Durin has fallen. And just because the little puppet of Galadriel has liberated Moria and given it back to the refugees of Erebor, think our job here is done? You think that is it? I laid claim to these mines months ago, and as Haldir ravaged in these halls, as we laid siege, I deserve my due. My lord, what are you saying? I'm saying that we shall delve deeper. I'm saying that the dwarven folk of Khazad-dûm offers me tribute. Give me what is mine. Give me the mithril. I must be patient. A peace shall be signed with the dwarfs of Moria, but we will not forget. He puppeted him! Haldir has taken the mithril for himself! This makes sense, man. He liberated Moria, gave it back to the dwarfs. The gay dwarfs. My de jure kingdom, chat, is this. And I could snatch it. And he's in a war. I think I'm ready for this. It's the first little start. I'm gonna do it. I have an insane army, but not much. One more city and I took... This is like the first expansion, like the Tau in Warhammer. Ah, populist uprising. That looked like a human flag, sorry. Populist uprising. They want worker rights. It's a pretty massive uprising. The Witch King is in huge trouble. This was good timing. And the first expansion is finished. And the kingdom of Eregion. I get a quart. There it is. Eregion. Apparently in Elven culture, you have a co-monarch. My son is now my co-monarch. On the top left is the mithril mine. Yo, motherfucker, how do you know? That's the mithril. There it is. It looks like what we've done with the place is reaping fruits. For I have gathered the best blacksmiths since the olden times of Celebrimbor. I have toiled over the forge many days and nights, and my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth. As I unveil, my eyes grow wide. An Oldorin steel sword of masterful craftsmanship. The hilt is inlaid with gold and the pattern of mythological beast. The blade is etched to display the word, "May wisdom join my coat of arms." Oh, 16%. Ah, that's broken as hell, man. Masil Naur, the sword of fire. Let's celebrate this sword and finish the Duchy of Eregion. Torms! Ah! Okay, we're slowly growing. Okay, we're getting more of the duchy, and I kind of have to attack Elrond, but he's too strong. He's actually killing the Night King. So, now there will be an event that the orcs will be purged from this country. I'm unstoppable now. Again, my #1 goal is to get Mithril. And now I load it all. I think Elrond is killable, chat. Maybe it's time to snap these. Oh, they're dying! They're dying! It's time! Oh, that's big. That's big. Oh, I'm coming for your capital, buddy. And this is the end of North Dunland. And there we go. Now, let's design that. The hobbits have been destroyed. Ooh. They're enslaved, chat. Arno winning this is fucking terrible. The Witch King of Angmar is slowly fading, and Gondor is becoming the supreme superpower on Earth. It's time to fight Elrond, gentlemen. It's time to do it. We can't fight the humans. They're way too strong. When I left my lands, I knew what was to do. I'm not a traitor of my people. A traitor of elven kind. If we unite the tripartite of the Eldar, we can unite the Mithril, the elves, and become a power to play in the game of Middle-earth. The first war of the elves. Oh, shit. Oh, Elrond. I built the most legendary army for so many hours, chat. Be nice, Tommy. Well, there's a... Okay, it's not enough yet to kill Rivendell, but we're getting closer. And I might be able to do the legendary kingdom of Eregion in a sec. Oh, Elrond is running. This is the end of your rule. I'm fighting you with nothing but respect, brother. You don't even fight yourself? You let some other kid fight for you? I'm coming for you. Not with hatred, but with love. I will never forget what you did to me in the mines of Moria. He has artifact bonuses? What are you yapping? Oh, he has the holy rings. His child died. That's so sad. What happened? Choked on his food. Imagine being 2,600 years old and then you go, it's an apple in my throat. Go inside the mines of Moria and tell them that I shall rule the mines. Oh, shit, man. Haldir! The elders of Valinor weep, for elven blood is shed. What is the Naorandir doing? Aren't the humans, the Witch King, and the Necromancer a worthy enemy? How can it be that this crime is done in the name of the gods? Why is there a war among the elves? The Eldar. Has he gone mad? What is happening? Haldir's retreating back into Moria. Back to where he came from. They have no chance. I'm so ultra fucking overpowered. Haldir versus Tommy. And it's not even close, man. A masterful bow. Legendary bow of Noldor. A bow of the Eldar, worthy of the heir of Eregion. Am I getting corrupted, man? I can start making my own ring of power soon. Oh shit, Chad. Oh shit.
Yes.
Yes.
My dreams are becoming reality. No rings of power, of Celeborn and the old lands. No, I don't need to be a slave of the past, like all of Middle-earth has been for 3 centuries. I have most valuable of goods united under my realm, the gems of the elves, of Eregion, and the mithril of Khazad-dûm. I have rebuilt the legendary halls of the Jewelsmith, Mirdairont. And I have gathered it all to do the unthinkable, the impossible. Greatest items the world has ever seen. I already have Narmasil, the greatest of the swords. I will not make a crown until the Triarchy is united. Times are changing here in Eriador. I know enough about war. All my enemies tremble in front of me. Now I must learn the old ways of Celebrimbar. Learn about enchantments. And so the time has come to accept the truth, Elrond. You shall be one of my vassals. You shall be one of my friends. But you have to see the truth, Elrond. The truth of our ways. Valinor is not the solution. Middle-earth is ours. 6,000 years, yet he gave us up. Gave our lands up. Our hope up. Elrond, face me. 6,000 years of training. This is all you have, old man. And the world shall know that in the Battle of Farandor, the future of the Elder is done. One last time, he's trying to protect his house. Take them prisoners! Don't kill your kin! They may go to Valinor and rest there for all eternity, if they're not willing to join under the great blade of Narmasil. All units shall know who the true masters are! I took it from him! Oh shit! I got Rivendell! I have come to Rivendell, not as a foe, but as a friend. You know of my ambitions. I always respected you. But hiding in Rivendell will not stop the greed of the humans or the rise of the Witch King. You must understand why I'm here. Young Tommy, they call you the Naorandir, yet you're just a fool. I have seen many seek the power you seek, and it always ended in corruption. Your kind, in my time here, I figured out, isn't a mammal, it's a virus. Everywhere you go, you plunder, you destroy. I could never join your vision. You think my young age makes me unwise. Yet the truth speaks. Look what we can do together. Look at the power we will have, even if we take Lorien and Haldir joins us. We can oppose the Witch King, destroy the darkness in Dol Guldur and Mordor, and keep the humans at bay. We can heal this land.
Why sail for Valinor? Why lead your people away of this land? You don't understand, young man. I'd rather live in exile than be part of your corruption. I can see it in your eyes. You seek to do what Celebrimbor did thousands of years ago. You want to build your own ring of power. You want to rule, to conquer, to have the power. Foolish Elrond! Out with him! To exile with you! Ah! And so Elrond chose the exile in no man's land. Let him rot there. Haldir, I've never forgotten what you've done in the mines of Moria. Never forgot your weakness. You are no Galadriel. She was able to take down the Bane of Durin, but you are not worthy to lead Lorien. Where is Haldir hiding? In these ancient forests of Lorien. How can he not face me? Face the truth, Haldir. Face me in glorious combat. For this is the last uprising any one of the Elder has against me. I shall be king of all. Is he fighting his battle at least? This music clearly shows I'm a good guy, right? I'm not evil. So let us come together and celebrate the dream of the Elder Middle-earth. Let us celebrate what we have achieved. I shall keep no elves in prison. Valinor is a destination where they may join us of the Triarchy of the Eldar. Whoa, I get blacksmith stuff! But yet, my friends, of human and elven kind, this is just the beginning. For all I wanted is to unite our forces, to have the power to do the unthinkable, the power to do the impossible, to take care of the Witch King, to get rid of the Necromancer, and tell the humans their place. But that's not it, my friends. The Rings of Power are the greatest artifacts created by the elves after the Elder Days, only surpassed by Feanor's Silmarils. Of course, they were only designed with the help of Anatar, and he tied him to his will and that of the One Ring. But the concept is sound, and Celebrimbor created the three rings of the shadows. Unlike the Silmarils, there's no material in the Rings of Power we can possess. All we need to know is the knowledge. Is this an event that teaches me? Search the ruins to learn about the rings. We had only been searching the ruins of Eregion for a short while when one of my party called out. She had been searching the old fortress and found a hidden alcove in the wall of one of the smithies. Behind a loose brick was not only a set of smithing tools, but an old book. Flipping through it, I realized this is the collection of the teachings of the greatest blacksmith to ever live in this universe, Celebrimbor. Apparently, this particular smith didn't want anyone to know they were consulting this textbook. But this hidden book might just be the reason the Elder haven't lost the art of ringsmithing after all. Now, all that's left is to talk to Elrond or to Saruman. Elrond hates me. I'm talking to the White Wizard. Attempt to forge a ring of power! I'm going to Isengard! No, where am I going? I'm going on a journey to meet Saruman. I hear him in the dark. Saruman, I am not your enemy, for I seek your guidance. He only has a 24% chance of telling me about the Rings of Power. Oh no. I stand before the White Wizard Saruman, one of the Istari sent by the Valar to guide the people of Middle-earth. And I have an odd request. The White Wizard was once a Maiar of Aule, known to be exceptional in craft. If anyone in Middle-earth can replicate the aid Sauron gave Celebrimbor, it's him. The wizard is even said to have been engaged on a similar quest to replicate the Rings of Power, to understand to counter the One Ring. We still have Elrond. The best lore will be vanquish the darkness of Angmar. Let's fucking do it. I think the final moment of this campaign should be me making a Ring of Power. I think his AI doesn't fully understand what he's doing. That's the end of the Witch King, man. The grand battle against the Witch King. Hopefully I'm not having a big mouth here, man. This guy's actually really strong. Wow, the actual Witch King of Angmar. Alter, I'm crushing him. Oh, this is apparently Elven homeland. Okay, so that makes us next to Saudon. That was very fun. And I think I'm now neighbors with the Necromancer. We are now the strongest force Middle-earth has ever seen. And we know of a dark sorcerer, a shadow looming in Dol Guldur. Tens of thousands of orcs he rally to his banner. Uruks and orcs from all the land. Yet he doesn't know what is awaiting him. Get the Holy Order, the Hunters of the Dark. Yes, brothers. This is over, man. The light against the darkness. Face me, orcs. Not. Okay, I'm utterly broken. I am utterly broken. There it is, chat. He just got his ass stomped. And Sauron has been destroyed. As Sauron begins to rebuild his dark tower, the darkness of Mordor begins to spread. Wait, no, this is a bad event. This is actually not a good event. He returned. Oh, shit. I helped him return. I have no time for your nonsense. Deep down here, where the fire is the hottest, where Galadriel has slain the beast, the flame of Udun. Here I shall do my mastercraft. Here I shall do my final act in this world. If I fail another attempt to forge this ring, I shall do the unthinkable and sail to the undying lands and let my son take care. The Triarchy of the Elder. For I have failed my ultimate goal. Failed my ultimate plan. 20 years hammering, studying, learning, testing. All coming down to this one moment. The moment revealing the truth. I achieved many great things in my life. A legend. Songs will be sung about me. Books written about me. Yet the emptiness of my soul remains. For I can't find love in my soul for children, countrymen, and wife. I have no connection to the worldly goods that I possess. For only one thing can make me whole. One thing! Deciding if I am a failure or not. Whatever happens, it wasn't on a chat. The Lord of the Rings! CK3 comes to an end. A campaign of greatness, of many, many DMCA strikes. A beautiful lore. Shout out to developers. What you created, your developers, was nothing more than art. Let's end with a bang.